welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Total War Rise of Mordor Epic 3v3 Clash today. Today's replay comes from JEV, and we'll start with I think his army. I believe he's commanding the Realm of Dale, if I'm reading this right. And we have Bardings here. He's got about 2 units of Bardings. Now, before, I couldn't actually play this replay before, and it's a funny story, and I will actually do a separate video on how to access certain replays that when you click on it in the menu, it causes the game to crash. Now, thanks to a Discord member called Carnivorous Cabbage, he showed me a video, and I will link that video in the description below, that enables you to play these replays in a way that you couldn't before. So, instead of going through the loading menu at the start, you click your swords, you go to your replays, you find it. Instead of going through that path, you have to actually start a custom battle, start that custom battle, concede defeat, go to load replay, click on that replay that you always crashed on when you tried to open it before, and it should open up perfectly from that menu. Now, I'll do a video showing you this, and I'll also link that video in the description below that showed me how to do it, and it'll help you guys overcome this issue that I overcame today. And so I'm very happy to present this replay before you. Originally I wasn't going to, but thanks to Carnivorous Cabbage, he made it possible. So thank you very much, Carnivorous Cabbage, once again. Now, continuing on with our replay today, if you'd like to send me through other Rise of Mordor replays, the links are displayed on your screen, and also in the description below. There's also various methods you can use to support my channel, such as PayPal, Subscribestar, Patreon, or Streamlabs. But if those aren't options for you, then liking that video really helps you just as much, guys. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below, as it really does help me learn and evolve, so I appreciate that. So, we have some Marksmen of Dale here. We have some Rangers of Rovenion. We have 2 units of Rangers of Rovenion. We have some Violent Guards, Dalian Swordsmen. We've got 2 units of Violent Watchmen, more Dalian Swords, and some Violent Guards. Holding a battering ram here, we have some Dalian Swordsmen. We've got our Ogna, more Dalian Swordsmen. We've got Lake Town Guards here. We've also got some Gondor Sword Infantry, so we have his ally here just mixed in there. We have Dalian Spear Guards, Gondor Sword Infantry, and more Dalian Spear Guards, and Gondor Sword Infantry over here. Now, on the other siege towers, we've also got some Lake Town Guards. Looks to be 3 units here. Just briefly have a look at these guys. They do look like the Lake Town Guards from The Hobbit, so good design there, guys. Well done. Very true to the trilogy. Making our way, we also have a Trebuchet here, a really giant ass Trebuchet. It's a funny looking machine, isn't it? Next we have some Prince Coast Guards. Now this general here kind of looks like the Dalian general in 3rd Age Reforged, if I'm being honest. The helmet, though, is different. We have some Warriors of Lossarnach, 2 units there. We have Gondor Archers, about 4 units of them there. And I really got to credit the modders, guys. The detail on these units is incredible. We have some Grim Hammers here as well, so we have a Dwarven faction here. We have Fountain Guards. Looks to be 2 units of them here. We have Erebor Axe Warriors, so it looks like we have Erebor here in front of us. We have 3 units of Erebor Axe Warriors and Grim Hammers. We have Gondor Sword Infantry, 2 units there, and some Gondor Spear Infantry over here. We've also got a Cavalry unit here, some Knights of the Silver Swan. Looking very good, guys. And we also have 3 units of Erebor Crossbowmen. Didn't comment on that before. We have some escort mercenaries as well. And I think that's actually it here for our attacking army. There's no one holding this siege tower. No, there isn't. But we can see the defenders today, and so we'll go through their units as well before we start. So, we have on the defending team today Isengard Rune and Dol Guldur. We've got some Uruk-hai crossbows here, 2 units. This is a little keep. So we've got multiple defending points in this on this map here. So the attackers can come this way, take over the keep here, and then proceed to the main town below. This is actually not a very well thought out town design, because you'd think a town would be more better defended. It's really exposed itself here. I mean, there's almost no point building all these walls over here if they have like an open door that people can just come in to the rear anyway. I mean, there's no walls here. That's not a criticism of the designers or anything, it's just a funny looking fort, really, to me. We have some Bane of Steppes. We've also got some Mordor Bow Rabble. There's no one inside here. This is actually a capture point as well. We have some Urukai Scouts, Urukai Pikes. More Scouts, 2 units there. We've got some Mordor Rabble, looks to be 3 units there. We've also got some, actually more Mordor Rabble, actually, but this is Mordor Bow Rabble. We have White Hand Stormers, hey? Looks to be a more upgraded version of the Urukai Infantry. Almost reminds me of the Nazgûl High as well. From Third Age Reforged. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of Third Age Reforged references here, guys. It's what I usually do, but I'm evolving my channel to include more content. We have Half-Orc Axes. We have Urukai Infantry. We have Berserkers here as well. We have more Berserkers. Down here, we've got 3 units of Guldur Blades. And just a bunch of capture points. We've got a General here. Some Champions of Dol Guldur. That's Dol Guldur best unit. I've seen these guys do very well in battle. But you got to support them. You can't let them be isolated, surrounded, and just cut down by arrows as well. Got to protect them. As long as you protect them, they'll do their job. We have Variag Bowmen here, 2 units. Some Variag Warriors as well. We have some Mirkwood Raiders. So our final defender is Mirkwood, it would seem. We have some Mirkwood Raiders here, 2 units. We have Loconarim Archers, 2 units there. 2 units of Clan Guards. We have Bane of Steppes, Variag Lancers, Wraiths, 2 units there. On the walls, we've got some Locarim Macemen. Strange we have Macemen up here and not Archers. But anyway. Well, then again, we do have the Siege Towers coming towards the walls, so, you know, forget what I said then. Probably just wasting arrows if they fire in anyway. We have Phantoms. We've got Mirkwood Trackers. Looks to be the same unit. We have Phantoms again. We've got more Mirkwood Trackers. 2 more units here, I think. Now, is there any other units here that we might have missed? We've got Champions of Dol Guldur, 2 units here. And Guldur Pikes. I think that's it there, guys. So, let's get this siege started. Enjoy. Alright, so we've got the Ogna obviously about to fire. What are they going to be shooting at? I wonder what he's going to be shooting at. Now, these guys here, what is this thing meant to be? This barrel. Supply barrel. Okay. Are they trying to shoot for the walls, or what? Because if so, you get to actually hit it. Okay, we've got the siege towers approaching. The attackers on the right. That's a little bit better. That Ogna is not very accurate. Okay, this wall's down to 10%. Obviously, got to be careful when you move at the siege towers. Fire damage, there is none. Looks like it'll take a lot to bring down those siege towers. Alright, so we have 2 battering rams being brought up. Obviously, one's been brought, sorry, 2 are being brought up in case one gets set on fire. It has happened before, we have seen it before. Now, these siege towers here, they obviously got to be wary of the defending forces here, so they might have a few siege towers approach the keep. They won't need too many units to assault the keep. There's not too many defending forces here. There are some crossbows, but they shouldn't actually have too much of an impact in this battle. We've got siege towers being brought up. If they try to fire, they'll just hit the siege tower. And once they're inside the keep, it shouldn't be too hard for them to take it, unless the defending forces send more men through the gate there. Now, we also know the defenders have a trebuchet, and that is what's firing at the walls here. And that trebuchet seems to be far more accurate than the Ogna. Now, how's the damage on the walls here? 10%, so he stopped. Where is he going? It's too bad those barrels don't contain gunpowder and explode. That would be awesome. Now we've got varied glances here. Now these guys can be run around all the way up here. And so yeah, it does surprise me that the defenders aren't using their cavalry through this avenue because, well, it's open. They can't seriously be thinking about using their cav at the gate entrance there. There's no room for them to be effective. And if they charge their cavalry down here now, I mean, what do we have these defending these guys seriously? I mean, you have some Gondor sword infantry, a bunch of swords infantry, axe warriors. I think we've got one unit of spear infantry. Most of these guys are not spears or pikes. Their cavalry could be of a great advantage to the defenders here if they just move it up. So it does surprise me that the Bane of Steppes Rune here is not using his cavs to the west here. Now we got Gondor assaulting the walls. Okay, arrows coming in. Taking on the race. No damage yet. Now looking at this, Gondor forces should do pretty well here against the defending forces on the walls. They definitely outclass the race and the phantoms. They'll struggle a bit more with the macemen, but the macemen have a unit incoming right now. No, but in fact, they're already being attacked to the left. And this wall, unfortunately for the defenders, provides good protection here for the attackers. Unlike the maps of Reforged, there's actually a wall here facing the town, which provides some protection. You can see most of the arrows actually missing them. Here comes Dale. Get into him, boys. Alright, so who's firing at him anyway? I like the remarches. Alright, so the attackers are coming over the walls in force. They mean to take the walls. They've committed a lot of forces here to the wall assault. I've never actually seen the attackers being so aggressive here on the walls. You have some violent guards here. It doesn't look like they can get down this way, which is a good thing for the defenders. We've got violent watchmen coming in. Italian swordsmen are a little ways off yet from breaching the gate, but they are getting close.
The enemy's gates have been destroyed!
Oh, I stand corrected. I read that wrong. Alright. Okay, the attack over here is about to get underway. This is really the only unit vulnerable to those crossbows.
Make ready! Won't be long now!
They haven't taken any casualties as of yet. And it makes sense. He's allowing the siege towers to move up to provide some cover for his forces. But he needs some forces to engage the enemy over here. I mean, I think Isengard needs to be a bit more aggressive here and actually attack these siege towers while these units are holding them. They're far more vulnerable to attack. But Erebor's moving in, he's covering his allies' butt. Okay, they're getting close here. Ooh, okay. Mordor rabble firing in. Alright, Grim Hammers apparently. Average stamina, Frenzy. Frenzy, okay. It makes sense, the wars don't have great stamina. Nation attack discipline. Spear wall makes sense. Square formation. Pretty good against cavalry charges. Reminds me of Napoleon Total War there, square formation. Alright, we'll come back there in a second. Meanwhile, To Rune's credit, he is holding on. By the skin of his teeth, he is holding on though. Okay, cavalry is being pulled back. I think they're being pulled back a little bit too late. We've got good little blades here. Yeah, it looks like the defenders need to find some level of elevation. Like this here is perfect. The Rune player should get his Lurkner Rim right on here on the hill. That way he could easily fire into the Gondor and get more hits. It would take that wall, that protection there from the wall out of the equation altogether. So the defenders need to get their answers here on the hill here. Surely it's available to them, and then that way they can just arc their arrows or crossbows straight into the Gondorian forces here. I really think they could turn the game there in this battle in their favour here for the walls. It definitely enabled them to do more damage to the attacking forces before they get off the walls. So it's a shame the defenders aren't using this hill here. I think it could really be advantageous towards them. Okay, meanwhile, Mordor pikes and Rune Macemen, Lurkner Rim Macemen. Grim Macemen, sorry. They are holding the defenders, the attackers at bay. I'm getting these guys mixed around too much. I'm going to work on that. It's funny, these violent watchmen literally have violent looking spears. Hence the name, I suppose. I'm wondering if that vine formation, but that vine structure somehow gives the spear more killing potential. Like it's stronger. It's an odd looking design, isn't it? Alright, balance of power. The attackers have lost almost 1,000 men. The defenders have not lost 1,000 just yet. Which will only remain that way, assuming the defenders can hold the attackers in place and not let them flood through the city. That fires pretty good. And this is probably why they got some elevation to their shot. You can see more arrows clear the wall there. Oh man, look at that. Boom.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Ah, but no kills yet. Done some damage, but no kills. So far the shields are holding up. Excellent armor. So it'll take a lot. Alright, let's head back over here. This attack was definitely getting underway before. Okay, so Gondor and Erebor leading the assault. So far this attack here is a little bit slow, there's a little bit of a stalemate there. This attack is going much better here for the attackers. Uruk scouts up against the wall here. Good melee defense, good melee attack, poor missile block. Well, that's not really going to be too much of a concern here. Whereas excellent armor, excellent melee defense. Yeah, Uruk scouts don't really stand a chance against them. It's only a matter of time before they fall. We've also got Grimhammers here as well. We've got Mordor Rabble coming up. Uruk infantry joining the party. This might be a good opportunity for the Uruk berserkers, you know. You've got the attacking forces densely packed together. There's little room to fire on the berserkers with crossbows and arrows, for example. In close quarter combat, you'd think they would favour the berserkers. The Uruk infantry would be alright here, but against the Grim Hammers, I think that fight definitely swings the Grim Hammers' way. I think the defenders need more elite troops over here to deal with Erebor and Gondor. They got the champions of Dol Guldur already down in the city. We do know they had the berserkers over here, but I don't know if they've sent them into the fight just yet. No, they're just here. The Mordor rabble. We have the White Hand Stormers. There we go. White Hand Stormers. Oh, guys. Great. Excellent missile block. Excellent melee defense. So definitely one of the more elite styled units of Isengard for sure. So far this formation of the defenders is holding very, very strong. It's showing no signs of breaking. The attackers are having a hard time just trying to chip away into the armour. It's probably very smart of the Isengard player to put the Stormers first. They appear to be holding back the walls across the line there. Okay. Balance of power still pretty even, slightly in the attacker's favour. We have Gondor Spear Infantry just standing by. The attackers are looking a little bit thin here, across towards the right flank. Probably I've got some Erebor crossmen coming in, but these guys here, they still have ammunition. I don't think they can fire. They don't have a target. Well, that could be their target down there. Is that the reason they're here? Or what? They're not firing. We've lost almost 31 men. What are they doing? Obstructed. Okay, so he's trying to use them, but I don't know why he doesn't just fire over here. Surely he has a shot. Surely. Anyway, we'll come back to that. We'll see how the attack's going down here. The arrows just pouring in. Okay, so the attackers seem to be really concerned with Rune's cavalry. And the cavalry seems very undeterred by all those arrows coming at them. Okay, finally a couple you'll start the fall. Merkwood trackers down to 50%. Amazingly, the attackers still haven't breached this section of the wall just yet. We've got a few wraiths just holding on. Dalian swords trying to get through here, but Bayonet steps have stopped them. Bayonet steps down to 51.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied. Screaming to the afterlife.
We got more attacking forces pouring through the gate. Someone's routing there. We got some Varag warriors coming in. Rune's cavalry slamming down the Dalian swordsman. The attackers really struggling to hold their ground here. I think that was Erebor's flag there. We've got violent guards here. Wow, these guys look pretty fierce. They got those helmets that remind me of the Chronicles of Riddick. forget what those bad guys were called. Necromancers, I think. They had like a necromancer helmet. Okay, Guldur blades. Look very fierce. Birdie with a chance of arrows, eh? So got some fire arrows coming over. Oh boy.
Disaster! Enemy forces have seized our gates!
Man, they really don't want the Bane of Steps. These archers are determined to kill him. Alright. We have more Dalian swordsmen coming in. Greg Bowman trying to stop him. Defenders doing a good job here so far. Really doing their best not to give an inch.
Our men return to the fight!
Who's shooting at him? Okay, Mirkwood Raiders here, throwing their jabbies into the Gondorian forces. Gondor really doesn't like those javelins coming in. Oh shit! Doesn't that scare you? No, don't cut me. Oh, he slit his throat. The right hand stormers still holding the front lines here.
This is shameful!
Okay, we've got the attackers wearing them down a little bit. Alright, so they ended up getting some elevation after all here. We have some Gondor archers shooting into them. I think they have the crossbows firing in as well. Gondor archers also shooting in. Do they hold their fire? I think so.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle!
Okay, how's the defenders going? They're taking the keep here. Erebor slowly working their way down the steps. Yeah, attackers having a tough time getting to the bottom. Eventually, I think they will. What the defenders could do here, though, is station a unit of Uruk-hai crossbows, if they have any, or any archers in general, just down here, to shoot at the Gondorian and Erebor forces as they come down the steps. Even a javelin unit as well. I'm wondering, did the Uruk-hai infantry unit break or something? No, Uruk-hai infantry did not break. They're just exhausted. Tired. Alright, the defense has got to be careful here. Once the attackers take this fortress, the front line here will be exposed. Now we've got two units, we've got clan guards here and half-orc axes. We also got some Uruk-hai crossbows. These guys here should have been down here long ago, I reckon. Or at the very least on this side of the wall. I think maybe they should even get off the wall. Because we've got we've got airborne troops coming around here right now. Mordor rebel firing, but as you can see, they're struggling to get some good hits here. In fact, those crossbows are going to start firing on them probably. What's their plan here? What are they thinking of doing? Mordor rebels just going to hold them in place, but not very long. Alright, looks like he's bugging out, but he's left the unit of Recon crossbows behind him. I don't know if that was intentional. They're actually getting ignored here. Maybe Isengard can turn that into an advantage. Okay, the defenders are trying to save their troops, they're falling back. The whole army's got to fall back. We've got a lot of archers here for the attackers, but to the defenders' credit, they've worn the attackers down quite a bit here. In fact, if they had the time, I'm pretty sure they could actually win this fight, but they're about to be outflanked and they have to fall back. They have to save what they can. Okay, we've got Guldur blades here. The champions of Guldur. We've also got some bardings here.
The enemy have rallied their units.
Bounce of power. Yeah, it's not looking too good for the defenders at this stage. They're losing their troops at a much faster rate. See, if they had some archers right here, or some crossbows even, they could shoot directly into the backs of the Dalian forces. Because these guys are already preoccupied by the Guldur blades and the Low-Grim macemen. He's got some Low-Grim archers back here, but they're not even firing to the Dalian forces over here. Champions are doing well, they're getting plenty of kills, but they're being surrounded right now, being cut down from all sides. See, the archers are firing in now, but it's a bit too late. Champions are now routed, they're done. But the bonus of them breaking like that is now the archers are free to shoot. That's exactly what they're doing. And they broke the Wyland Watchman. And they're doing that here. They're pulling it off. The archers here shooting directly into the backs of Dale, while Dol Guldur and Rune preoccupy their forces here. So they're doing a great job there. They appear to be outflanking Dale's forces, despite being shot at everywhere. It's probably a good thing for the defenders that the attackers haven't come down the hill at all yet. What are they up to? Yeah, Isengard waited too long maybe to get them out. He could run them down the steps, theoretically. I mean, seriously, what is down here though? The axe, yeah, okay, airball could intercept him. And they need to bring a battering ram in here, maybe to break down this gate. These are axe warriors here.
Be still, man! You want to be killed?
So they should be charging straight into the crossbows.
No prisoners, men! No prisoners! Bastards! I will cut out your hearts!
Unfortunately for the Recon crossbows, it appears they have good missile block. Okay, now's the time to probably shoot them. Their shields are not facing the right way. They're going to need to get their shots in closing fast. Yeah, that worked. Yeah, those guys here, they're in trouble. Now we've got some Varag Lancers that need to be recalled immediately. They can easily run down here and link up the rest of the army. Looks like Trebuchet's firing in again. I bet. Okay, Violent Guards here. I think that's Dalian's general unit. Okay, so we have some attacking forces now coming down. Escort mercenaries here. Not a bad charge. Winning decisively, apparently. Rangers of Rovenion. Okay, cavalry is cutting down the attacking forces here. Probably saving the Dale General's life. There appears to be enough bardings here to blend down the Variag bowmen. Crossbow's still fighting away. Okay. Defenders gearing up. Trying to cover all the ways into the Citadel. Or the main capture point. Looks like we've got attackers finally coming down the hill, which is good to see. We've got a lot of units up here. They're a little bit slow to make a move. Okay.
Whatever happens, hold this position.
These guys are just going to wear them down. For some reason it's saying the airborne crossmen are obstructed. I really think they could fire. But, you know, it's saying he can't, so what can he do? Again, I wonder if they can get the crossbows maybe up here. Fire directly into their backs and be done with it. I wonder if that's what Airball's thinking. Gondor is not thinking it. Okay. Obviously just capturing that so they can open up the gate and get out of here.
We have claimed the gates! Forward!
Okay, so it looks like all three defending generals are still alive. Gondor Blade's still alive, trying to kill the Ogna crew. A small victory. Oh! Jeez, no mercy there. I don't think there's any point in actually capturing this point. The gate's already been destroyed. I'm not going to slow anyone down by capturing it again. Alrighty, peoples. Yeah, the attackers I think could really win this battle faster if they got their troops up here on the hill to fire into the forces here. They have them dead to rights. It would be no contest. There's no way they can run. They would have them trapped. The only way they could actually afford any protection is to maybe retreat all the way back to here and use this roof as a shield. But it looks like we'll have to do a small cut here, guys, and come back once the attack resumes. As I think we're a little ways off yet from the attackers being organised and ready for the final stage. See you soon. Okay, guys, we're back because we've got a little bit of an excursion here around the outskirts of the defence. I'm not sure what the Arable player is thinking, what he's trying to accomplish by doing this. White Hand Stormers, what's left of them. Okay, so he's just trying to probe the enemy's defences. The defence have a lot of units still in play here. Judging from their formations, they're doing their absolute best to survive and win this thing. These buildings offer great protection from enemy arrows. Or as best protection as you could hope for anyway. Okay, they're getting closer. Down to 41, and they're shaken, exhausted. Losing decisively. Yeah, that's saying something. 244 kills there for the Axe Warriors. Nicely done. Okay, crossbows, airballs making their way down. They join the party. Gondor has clearly kept most of his elites in play. Very healthy, haven't lost any men yet. I doubt they've seen any action. Yeah, it doesn't say they've seen anything. So what do you reckon their approach would be? Just looking at the map here, looking at their formations, you just rise further up. Oh, this is tab, eh? Oh, it's not working. Alright. So the ways the attackers could come. Isengard's covering that. Can they come this way at all? It might be possible for them to sneak around that corner there, I'm not sure. There's a small avenue they could, if they did manage to get through, they can come this way. But other than that, the defenders are covering every possible choke point into the final capture point. So It looks like they're going to send some forces into the city and come around this way. At the same time, hit them from all around as well. Spread their focus. But yeah, if they're going to stay still, I think this is what Erebor's thinking. He's setting up his crossbows. It makes sense to send up some crossbows and just pepper the front line defense with as many bolts as he can, assuming that the defenders don't charge him. Here they come. He's setting up one unit of axe warriors in case the defenders probably do charge him. So he's anticipating a charge. So Gondor's setting up the unit. Still fresh. Obviously, they have ammunition. They already had their axes out. I thought I saw some hold their crossbows. Yeah, they are holding their crossbows, or at least some are. Oh, I've got a lot of arrows sticking out of the armour there. Yeah, here they come. Oh boy. It's pretty much a healthy unit. Setting the ground ablaze. These guys do have ammunition after all. The attackers don't have too much in the way of forces up here except for one unit of Erebor Axe Warriors. They're trying to target the Mordor rabble. The Axe Warriors doing pretty good. Mind you, the pikes did fall back. Alright. I'm just trying to see whether or not the attackers are trying to come around any other ways. We've got some infantry coming around here. I'm surprised I'm not seeing up a unit of Gondorian archers or crossbows even.
Refuses to admit defeat.
Just in this little alleyway here. We've got a lot of units they can fire on. But, you know, they're happy to shoot here. Okay, the Axe-Warriors finally bit the dust there. Who's coming in here? Gondor Sword Infantry. A lone rogue unit. So they're just trying to bait them. Or draw their attention away from something. We've got a couple of units coming down this way. We've got Marksman at Dale. It doesn't look like they have any ammunition left to spare. Looking at this, Clan Guards should do really well against these guys. And we've got Uruk-hai Berserkers that were hiding in their ranks. Definitely the kind of fight that suits them. They've got no arrows coming in at them. Now, if the attackers brought up a unit of archers or crossbows from this direction, which they could easily do, then the Berserkers will be in a lot of trouble. Because they're not, the Uruk-hai Berserkers should do very well here. Okay, here comes some Fountain Guard. What's that? What's that coming in? Targeting the half-orc axes. They're routing. Jeez, talk about overkill. Okay, 3,150 men left. Defenders 1,776. And we've got the Fountain Guard outflanking the defenders on the right flank. Okay, Gondor stepping up their aggressiveness. Rays are being worn down. Whoa. Oh boy. They're targeting the Uruk-hai Berserkers. A fresh unit, in fact. You can see all the arrows are sticking out of them. They're slammed. Yep, second volley of arrows coming in. They're down to 76. Only lost 4 men though, despite all that fire coming their way. Berserkers, I think they can win here against Dale. This is a Dalian general unit. The defenders do easily outnumber them in numbers and quality. Maybe I hold the Berserkers in too high regard. Even the Rangers are doing well against it.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
We've got Bardings here. Being surrounded. Right-hand Stormers. Mordor Rabble. Go Rabble. Okay, Dog got his best unit at the back there. We have the Warriors of Osnak coming around. The champions haven't engaged anybody just yet. Definitely needs to engage the Axe Warriors. Sorry, the Warriors of Osnak. Warriors trying to support that general
Our
unit.
allies have lost their general. They are shaken.
Yeah, that could be Dow's general there. It's not too surprising he fell. He was definitely in the thick of things. Escort mercenaries working together with the airborne crossmen, axe warriors, everything. Everyone's just being overwhelmed here at this point. We do have some Google pikes here, but they're not getting involved just yet. Defenders struggling to hold this capture point. Vanguard not being too aggressive here.
Tide of battle turns in our favor.
Okay, champions working together with berserkers and Urkai pikemen. Seems to be a winning combination. Vanguards are rounding, unfortunately.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, champions of Dolguldur down to 133. Doing alright here against the Gondorian archers. And Bardings. Okay, 2,364 to 830. Yeah, these champions here carving up the Gondorian archers very quickly. Okay, so we've got some grim hammers that have just slammed into the champions here. Even some airborne crossbows I saw as well. Champions down to 79. So they're trying to regroup. The attackers certainly have the numbers there. Okay, got champions here protecting the rear of the Gondor pikes, which are routing. A unit of 93 routed. Much to the dismay of the champions here. And here come the Fountain Guard. Champions 106 routed. Obviously just terrified. Is there any capture points left? I don't think so. Is there any other battles here? Okay, there's a unit over here. Bayonet steps. We've routed. And that is it, guys. It says a close defeat, but it seems to be a victory there for the attackers. They captured all the command points and they destroyed all the army here of the defenders. So that's a little bit weird seeing that. But let's have a look. Okay, so Mythic Year was commanding Erebor, JEV was commanding Dale, Lud Rude was commanding Gondor, Lo Wat in Ho was commanding Isengard, Death Knock was commanding Rune, and Benini Apina was commanding Dol Guldur. Okay, and that is it, guys. So unfortunately we can't show you the kill counts for the units because this doesn't show the stats there, it would seem. But thank you to Jeff for sending in an epic replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.